Got a lot of stuff to show you today, not just regular Hot Wheels, but a bunch of variety of different kind of stuff, including stuff for customs, some tools, just all kinds of stuff that I got off sellers and whatnot. A couple things I got from the local stores and stuff like that. You won't want to miss this at all, and I want to give the seller shout outs and everything as well. All their links will actually be in the description of this actual video, like I always do, to give them recognition. So stay tuned. As usual, I have some that I'm actually going to open, some that I'm not going to open. I don't have two of them. I only open ones I have two of, or if I feel like, I'm just going to go ahead and open this because I really don't want to save it for my collection, then I may do that. Or if I wanted to like do a custom or something on it. I'm new at customs, by the way, so my customs aren't anything that's like wow out there or anything, but I am getting better. Started just painting them, or started just taking them apart, now painting them and everything and stuff, and you know, started to do some wheel swapping as well. And now starting to use like decals and stuff like that. And one of the people that I got decals off of, which I'll show you maybe some of my customs that I've done with her decals, maybe here in a second, but is Chiquita Toys off of actual whatnot. So thank you for those decals. I'll probably get more decals off of you because I've used up a lot of decals that I've actually got off of you, and they're really good detail and really good quality and for a really good price. But the other sellers that I actually got Hot Wheels and Auto World and Greenlight and M2s and all that stuff from is Collector Alley AZ, Collector Alley Arizona, the Toy Patch, BigB Hobbies. I actually got an actual toolkit, which I'm going to show you that later as well. I actually got a toolkit. It's actually picks for wheel swaps and actually to get down in the grooves and stuff. Got it off him. I know I probably could have got something like that probably off Amazon or something along those lines, but he has done some customs and everything, and I'm pretty sure he knows kind of what works best for him, even though everybody's different. But I wanted to try out what he actually uses, so I ended up getting some of them. I actually got that out of his Buy It Now. I actually didn't get that from an auction or whatnot. They have Buy It Nows as well. I also have Nick's Toy Bin, Dually, Eldie Caster1, and like I said, I got Chiquita Toys that has the custom stuff that I use, the water slide decals that I've used for my customs, which I'll show you those in a little bit. But I also want to give a special shout out to Collector Alley Arizona, or Collector Alley AZ. It's Collector_Alley_AZ. Y'all are amazing. Every single time I go in there, as far as diecast wise goes, you have some of the best stuff. Price excellent. This time I actually got only one Hot Wheel. The rest of them was all Greenlights and Auto World M2s. So, which made me happy, because normally a lot of times for me, you know, I'm a oldie person that doesn't like to let go of my money very well. Don't have a whole lot of money anyway. So a lot of times the Auto Worlds, the Greenlights, you know, the M2s and stuff like that are just priced way too high for me, what I want to actually pay for them. And he actually had them at a comparable price, so I picked up quite a bit of them, and he has excellent packaging and everything. They not only do diecast though, they do a little bit of everything. They pick up storage units, and they do like little knick-knack stuff, and just have all different kinds of stuff, whatever they find in an actual storage bin. So they're always worth checking out and following, especially if you like a lot of different stuff and not just diecast. So be sure to check them out, whether they're selling diecast or not, because they are excellent. But let's go ahead and get into these cars. I'm not going to tell you exactly who I got what from, unless I want to, you know, say something a little bit special about it or something. But let's go with the stuff that I'm not going to actually open first. And let's go ahead and go with the actual Hot Wheels first that I am not going to open. The first one is a Ford F-Series pickup. It looks like actual candy, like a candy color. Pretty sure a lot of you have already seen this one. I've actually got the red one, the long bed one. But this one's pretty cool. Like, that's cool. I'll go ahead and take that one. Then I've got my first... I got other ones that are new, the newer body style, but my first kind of this body style. I got the older body style too, but not the not like the mid '80s Monte Carlo. But I did end up getting one. The very first one. I want to start collecting these too as well because I like a lot all the G bodies, Grand Nationals, the Oldsmobiles, all that stuff and everything. Camaros. Like all those. Then I got a Chevy Nomad, kind of like in a real deep red with gold wheels. Sorry, I'm going through these kind of quick, but the reason why I'm going through them kind of quick is because there's a lot of them, and I want to make sure to show them all to y'all. Here's a 93 Camaro. I've actually got two wheel variations on this, on an old blue card. This is a wheel variation that I do not have yet. This is the first one. The blades, or whatever you want to call them. I call them blades. Actual rims. I got the other two actual wheel variations. One for the 5-pack and one regular. So I'm not going to open this one yet until I get another one of these. Then here is a Flamin' Hot Wheels. It's actually a, looks like 95 Camaro convertible in purple. I don't collect too many convertible Camaros, but I just went ahead and got this one. Just because it was different, and I felt like, I think it was only $1, so I went ahead and I was like, sure, I'll pick it up. Here's a Chevy Camaro Concept in red. Here's a short card SS Camaro 2010 in like a deeper red with white wheels. With white stripes. I really like that. I like that Camaro. I know the wheels are kind of plain, but I kind of like them. Here's an opening hood Camaro with a different wheel variation. I've got one of the wheel variations for this, but they made a ton of these. Where the hood actually opens up. The hood opens up on this one in different color and wheel variations, and I'm trying to collect them all. I've already got probably 10 different ones already. Then I've got a fastbed hauler, which I'm doing customs with these, but I'm not going to open this one. I'm actually collecting them as well. But the second ones that I get of these, I'm actually going to do a custom. You'll see a custom here in a minute that I did with Chiquita Toys actual decals that I got. Nothing spectacular, but it's something. All right, now we'll go with the non-Hot Wheels stuff. Well, the first one is an M2. And it is a my generation Camaro that I love, third gen Camaro, kind of like the IROC Z. Well, it is the IROC Z, 85 Chevy Camaro with the Chevy actual deco on it. I like that. Got a lot of detail to these M2s. I like that. I don't have a second one of those either, so I'm not going to open that. Like I said, the ones I'm showing you now, I'm not going to open. Not a real big, huge Mustang fan, but I do like the Fox bodies, and I did like this one. And the only reason why I got this one is because it was a deal. I think I got it for like $3 or $4. So I'm like, well, heck yeah, I'll get it. But it's a 92 Ford Mustang. I like the 90s models Ford Mustangs. This is a premium Fast and Furious, so it's metal base and rubber tires, so it's a little heavy. I like it. Again, don't have a second one, so I'm not going to open it. Now this one I do want to give a little bit of a shout out to as well with the next 4 items that I'm getting ready to show you. They're actually from the Toy Patch. It's the only thing that I actually bought off them. He sold 4 cars out of a Greenlights set, this Detroit Speed, and all 4 were different Camaros. And he sold them all in a bundle, and I got them real cheap. So I want to give him a shout out and say thank you for that, because I really don't have a whole lot of Greenlights, but I'm glad I picked these up. There's a 2012 Chevrolet Camaro test car Greenlight. Sorry about the glare. With this packaging and stuff, you're going to have a little bit of a glare, especially with this light. I don't have good lighting in here, so I have to use a light in order to get some good views of some of these cars. And here is a Angelo Vespucci's 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. Like I said, all these are from Detroit Speed Greenlight Series 2. Next one is a Dave Tucker's 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. It's actually black and gold. I actually really like this one. I like them all, but I really like this one. Got a little bit more detail, even with the hideaway lights. Then the last one of the Greenlight Detroit Speed is a Gary Mills 1970 Chevrolet Camaro, the 2nd gen Camaro. Still got plenty more, people, plenty more to show you. Here is a Johnny Lightning 2-pack at Zingers. It's a 73 Chevy Cheyenne 10 fleet side and a 2011 Chevy Camaro. And let me tell you something, this thing is heavy. I mean, heavy. I've never opened one of these Zingers, so I mean, they got a little bit of weight to them. But for the price, I couldn't pass this thing up, because I'm like, well, they're kind of growing on me a little bit. You know, I guess you have to have a certain type of taste to enjoy this stuff. They are kind of growing on me a little bit. Then I got a Johnny Lightning Swin Factory BMX Team 1976 Chevrolet. Looks like a G20 van. I really like this van. I like my vans too. Got a lot of detail on it. I really like that. Really like that. Then the next one I'm going to show you, I actually got 3 of these. I actually got these from Collector Alley, Arizona as well. He was joking around about it. I'll tell you about it when I show it to you. But one of them I don't have right here because I actually packed it away from my buddy Big John. I'll put his link actually in the description. We send stuff back and forth to each other sometimes. This diecast, I sent him one. I was wanting to keep one for him, one for me to open, and one for my collection, or one for a custom. But it is the 1970 Chevrolet Blazer, the Clue for Johnny Lightning. Like I said, I got 3 of them, but here's 2 of them. But it was funny, he put one up, and then he was like, well, let's see if TV would like another one. Look at the stuff on the top of that. Like, let's see if TV wants another one. Then he put up the 3rd one. He's like, well, let's see if TV wants the 3rd one. Then he asked, he said, TV, what are you going to do with 3 of them? And I told him, I said, well, I'm going to either do a custom on one, just open one and keep one for my collection, or I'll send one to my buddy Big John and do a custom or open one and then keep one for my collection. He's like, oh, okay. It's like, all that makes sense. Here is a Auto World Mighty Minivan. It is the Dodge Caravan. I love the Dodge Caravans. I've had almost every single body style. I actually drive a new Dodge Caravan right now, or not Dodge Caravan, but the Chrysler version of that. Should say Tammy's van. My dog Tammy, she absolutely loves it. Here is a Purple Hornies Flowtech Exhaust by Flowtech Exhaust Camaro. Purple and white. I really like this. It's got a lot of detail to it too. Then the last one that I'm not going to open, and I've got plenty to show you that I am going to open, is the M2 Coca-Cola IROC Z. And I think it's kind of cool because it's actually got a Coca-Cola bottle right on the top of it. I think that is so cool. Got a big old huge cowl induction hood. I normally don't like a whole lot of Coca-Cola stuff, but this one I do, not just because it's a Camaro. I just think that's kind of cool that it's got the actual Coke bottle on the top of it. Alright, now let's get to the stuff we're actually going to open. This first one is one that I actually won in a giveaway. It's a 2015 Ford F-150 and the Hot Wheels Racing Deco. Go ahead and open it. Got quite a bit of detail on the back of it. I wish they did detail the front of it, but regular Hot Wheels, you know, it's just kind of hit or miss whether they got a whole lot of detail on the front or the back, but I still like it. I really, really like it. Hey. The next one is one of those color variations I told you about, the Camaro with opening hood, 67 Camaro. It's actually black with a little bit of green in it. You know, the Camaro, I know sometimes the camera doesn't do it justice on color. Let's see if I can't open the hood, if it'll actually open up. Some of these older Camaros, the hood acts like it does not want to open up too well, and you don't want to force them. This one opens up pretty well, though. Okay, that's good. That's good. There's the side of it, back of it, top of it, front of it, and there's underneath the hood, and the green tint on the inside. I don't know what to think about that, but still, I like it. 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 Here's my favorite body style, 3rd Gen Camaro, 85 Chevrolet Camaro. I rock and roll in gold. Like I said, I'm trying to hurry up and get through all these. I know this is a longer video, but just bear with me. If you like diecast and stuff or customs, trust me, it's going to be worth it. I really like this gold. They stopped doing they used to do the tail lights and stuff on these, but they stopped doing them a while back. Unless it's an actual premium. I wish they at least done the actual tail lights on those, but it is what it is. Here's another one, which I'm not going to open it because I'm actually doing customs on these. I got, I don't know how many of them, 6 or 7 of this color and the blue one both. But I'll also at least show it to you. It's 85 Chevrolet Camaro IROC Z. It's that one. I got quite a bit of the blue ones. Actually, the custom I'm going to show you with Chiquita Toys is actually from this Camaro. The next Camaro is another one of them. Open the actual hood. And it's with kind of like the little flamies and stuff on it. Try to open the hood on this one too, see if it'll work. Like I said, some of these you just don't want to force them. Some of them will open, some of them won't. This one seemed to open pretty well, so just gotta be easy with them. This here actually has a wheel variation to it too as well. There's the hood again. Underneath the hood, there's the paint on the top. Nice. Them hoods are nice and tight. Then gonna open the ambulance fire department. I do not have a second one of these, but I collect ambulances, so I'm just gonna open it. Just gonna open it. I'll look for it somewhere else. So it's the second one. This thing is heavy, even though it's got a plastic base to it. There's the side of it. There's the back of it. It's got opening doors, by the way. Add to my ambulance collection. Here is another one of them Camaros with opening hood. This one has a couple different wheel variances to it. 67 Camaro in yellow. As you can tell, I like my Camaros. That's my number one thing to actually collect is Camaros, but I do collect other stuff too. But I do like my Camaros and my older Chevys like Chevelles and Novas and Chevy Gassers and stuff like that. So I can't open this. This hood seems to be open pretty well too. That's good. 3 for 3. That's doing good. But a lot of times they won't open very well. I like this yellow too, by the way. The camera don't do this yellow justice. So you've got Hot Wheels on the window. I like that. There's the underneath the hood. Now the next ones I'm going to open are going to be actually Matchbox and Ford Bronco. This is an older Bronco. I like how they did the wheels and stuff. There's the side of it. There's the back of it. Front of it. There's a lot of detail and stuff on this. Matchbox is actually starting to get a little bit better with their actual detail. I mean, I know they're both Hot Wheels and Matchbox are both owned by the same company, but they're starting to do a lot better. I'm starting to collect a lot more Matchbox too. Here is a C10 from the new collection, from the new series, or whatever you want to call it. New cases. I'm going to go ahead and open it. I don't have two of these, but I'm just going to go ahead and open it anyway. I'd like to get a couple more of these to actually do customs on them, because I like the way this C10 is made more than a Hot Wheels one actually. There's the side of it. There's the front of it. Quite a bit of detail. Back of it. Top of it. Alright, now the next two is actually going to be Auto Worlds. And first one's going to be a vintage muscle. It's going to be a 1969 Pontiac Firebird. And I call it gold. They call it something else. I don't know. They call it something else. But anyway, I do have two of these, so I'm going ahead and opening it. And this is another thing that I like about Auto Worlds and stuff. That not only do they have a thicker package, but they put it in another thing. So, keeps it very secure. And these have rubber tires. Let's see, we got an opening hood. It looks like it does, but I'm not for sure if it does or not. I don't think it does. Rubber tires. It says opening hood, but I'm not going to force it. Yeah, it says opening hood, but I'm not going to force it. I don't want to chip the paint and stuff and everything, but it's a pretty cool looking car. It's heavy. The side of it. There's the back of it. I like this body style because it's a lot like the 69 Camaros. I gotta fix the front wheel. The front wheel is pushed in a little bit too far. But anyway, there's the top of it. There we go. That's an easy fix. See? Easy fix. The next one is a 2019 Chevy Camaro ZL1 in black from Auto World. Yeah, I know this one's got an opening hood because I just now felt how loose it is. And let's see if we can't get it up. There we go. I got it up a little bit. I don't want to force it. I love those tires on that thing. Just look at the detail on that. On the back of it, the license plate is metal on metal. The front end of that, just look at that. Underneath the hood, a lot of detail. Just love that. Now, the last one is going to actually be one of those of the three that I actually got, the Blazers, the Clue Blazers from Collector Alley Arizona or Collector Alley AZ, whichever one you want to call them. I'm going to actually just go ahead and open one of those for my open loose collection. The same way with Johnny Lightning. Johnny Lightning is the same way as Auto World. They put an extra piece in there. Most of your premiums do, like Auto World and Johnny Lightning. And this is an actual poker chip. Some of the ones with Johnny Lightning, they're light, they're plastic. This is actually a poker chip. This is heavy. That's what the poker chip looks like. But it's heavy. Then, yep, it's got an opening hood. I like the way that looks. Real like that. There's the side of it. Back of it, a lot of detail. Front of it. Top of it. And even look at the different colors and detail underneath the hood. Real like that. Really like that. I mean, it's not like the M2s where the back of this comes off to make it kind of more like a pickup truck or a Jeep or whatever, but I like this. I prefer this over that comes off. But there's that. And this is actually the pick set, hook set that I actually got from BigB. Thank you, BigB Hobbies, that I've been using. They worked out great for everything I've used them for, so making things a whole lot easier, which again, I'm going to show you some of my customs right now, including some of the ones I did with Chiquita Toys, decals that I got off her. I got this one here, which is natural hauler. The Chevy symbols on both sides and the Chevy symbol on the front. That came from Chiquita Toys. Both of those I painted white. I still just have to do the headlights, the tail lights, and put a nice clear coat on it. And then also I wanted to have matching wheels, the hauler and the Camaro both. That's one that I just kind of was messing around with and everything. It's looks like a kid one, but I was just messing around with it with the Corvette there. But yeah, that's one with the Chiquita Toys. There's one I kind of made with the Zamac. It's actually got a dog in the back of it. I don't know. you can see it or not. That is an actual M2 Firebird on another different hauler. Then these are kind of my customs, whether there was ones I painted or wheel swapped. These are about 3/4 of them so far. I'm not completely finished with all of them by any means, but this one right here, you can see the SS on the side. That came from Chiquita Toys. You can see right here on the Chevelle, I've got Chevrolet on both sides of that, red, white, and blue. That came from Chiquita Toys. This Chevrolet here came from Chiquita Toys. Pretty much got Chevrolet stuff from her, but I'm going to get more from her. But that's pretty much my customs. I know this was a long one, but hopefully you all enjoyed it and everything. I just haven't had a chance to separate all this stuff into different videos and upload it all separately. I actually have other videos that I have uploaded that I need to edit as well. I probably got 3 or 4 of them at least, so you want to stay tuned to those. But give this video a like for me. I'd really appreciate it if you enjoyed it, and I'll try to shorten down the videos a little bit if I can. But there's just a lot of sellers I like to purchase off of when I actually have the money. And like I said, all their links will actually be in the description of this video, along with a joining link that you can join Whatnot from our invite. You can actually give us $10 credit, plus I'll give you a $10 credit as well to spend on Whatnot. Not just on DIECAST, whatever Whatnot sellers are actually selling on there. So anyway, we hope you all have an amazing, blessed day, and we hope to see you in the next video.